And in fact, when we talk about Old Delhi area, so we don't have a proper drainage system in many areas there. And, it is also a challenge for the authorities because you see, whenever we talk about the river belt, so we have several sort of areas in the northeast Delhi, in fact, that are very close to river Yamuna, and not just close, but are counted as low-lying areas. Evacuation process was, in fact, carried out, and, several sort of people have been rescued, in fact. But the thing is that where they all will go. What about the belongings of these people? Because, they are living in these areas for years. Many of them have permanent structures, and it is not very easy to leave your own house and leave all your belongings. Of course, it is not at all possible, and it is not practical for someone to, take all the belongings as far as, temporary shift is concerned. So there are a number of challenges. You talked about the ring road area.
Yeah.
So we know that river Yamuna is just adjacent to ring road.
Yeah.
Starting from Majnu Ka Tila to Kashmiri Gate to then Red Fort, and then to IP, and then to Sarai Kale Khan.
Right.
We have all these areas, somewhere affected with this particular water level.
Akash,
Water level
I'm
is
just
approaching
curious.
these areas.
There are a lot of people behind you, watching you as we talk about the story very curiously. I wonder if they would be interested to talk to us and tell us about if their families are suffering, if they have been affected, what their thoughts are on this rain fury or the problem of waterlogging or flooding in the national capital. Please go ahead.
I'll try to talk to some people. आप मुझे बताइए क्या नाम है आपका सर?
विजय कुमार यादव।
कहीं यहीं रहते हैं आप पास में या काम करते हैं?
नहीं, काम करते हैं आप।
पानी कब से आया है? ये यहाँ जो आना शुरू हुआ है?
पानी तो आज सुबह से इधर आया है।
सुबह से ही आया है।
बाकी पहले से उधर है।
अच्छा, जो इलाके हैं, जो कश्मीरी गेट का पूरा इलाका है, वो सारा पानी में डूब गया। क्या कुछ तरीके की परेशानियां आपको हुई यहाँ आने?
परेशानी आने जाने में हो रहा है सर।
आने जाने में
दिक्कत बहुत है, बस उस बंद है सब।
अच्छा, और आपके घर के आसपास इलाकों में वहाँ भी पानी आया हुआ है?
हाँ, वहाँ भी है।
वहाँ भी है। सरकार तमाम तरीके के इंतजाम की बात करिए। आप मुझे बताइए किस तरह की परेशानी बढ़ गई है इस पानी से?
जी तो सुबह ही देखा हमने, तो काम पे आए। जब आप
काम पे आए हैं, तो यहाँ पे काम, इसी रोड पे काम करते हैं?
करते।
अच्छा, तो अभी काम बंद करने के लिए नहीं बोला ये
नहीं बोला,
अभी नहीं बोला।
बोला काम करने के, अभी नहीं करो काम।
Okay, all right. So, Anusha, a number of problems are there. You see, people have approached their offices, their workplaces, and they have faced a lot of difficulties because we know the kind of conditions that Delhi is facing as of now. And it is not limited to Ring Road only, as I mentioned earlier. Because of the traffic problems, on Ring Road, we have several other roads affected, and we have Latian Zone. In fact, I was talking about Bhairo Marg. So, we have a newly constructed tunnel there, and that tunnel is closed from last.
ऊपरी इलाके हैं, वहां तक पहुंचने के लिए, हर घर तक पहुंचने के लिए नाले ओवरफ्लो करते हुए दिखाई दे रहे हैं। पूरी दिल्ली की ट्रैफिक व्यवस्था भी चरमरा चुकी है। यही वजह थी एलजी को इमरजेंसी बैठक बुलानी पड़ी। अरविंद केजरीवाल उसमें मौजूद थे। अरविंद केजरीवाल की तरफ से अलग बैठक बुलाई गई कि कैसे इस आपात स्थिति से निपटा जा सके। अरविंद केजरीवाल कल ये गुहार लगाते हुए गृहमंत्री अमित शाह को दिखाई दिए थे कि हथनी कुंड बैराज से एक साथ पानी न छोड़ा जाए, रुक रुक कर पानी छोड़ा जाए। उन्हें ये साफ कर दिया गया, हथनी कुंड बैराज में पानी स्टोर करके रखने की कोई स्थिति नहीं है, और ऐसे में पानी छोड़ा जो जाएगा वो यही दिल्ली आएगा और यमुना का जलस्तर ऐसे ही बढ़ता चला जाएगा। आज शाम तक स्थिति क्या होगी, क्योंकि 2 घंटे के अंदर यही मैं महसूस कर रही हूं कि पानी बढ़ता चला जा रहा है, वाटर लेवल ऊपर होता चला जा रहा है, और ऐसे में अभी दिल्ली के लिए आज का दिन बहुत खतरनाक रहने वाला है। ऐसे ही पानी अगर बढ़ता रहा तो कहीं पूरी दिल्ली ना डूब जाए, यही अभी फिलहाल चिंता है।
Forbid something like that happens. Everybody staying in Delhi needs to be careful and cautious if there's severe waterlogging, and unless it's absolutely necessary, do not step out of your homes. That's the reason schools have been shut as well. My colleague Nikhil is also joining us on the broadcast. Those visuals tell you the story of the national capital. Hathni Kund and various other sources from where water is reaching the national capital, and the levels in Yamuna are rising is one of the primary causes of flooding. For the last 3 days, it has not rained here in the national capital. Nikhil with us on the broadcast. Nikhil, you're at the MG Road. What's happening there? We'll try and connect with Nikhil in just a bit. There seems to be a problem of connection. He'll be with us in just a bit. My colleagues from News18 India also continue to get us all of the voices. Akash is with us on the broadcast. Akash, I found that conversation that you were having with the local people or the construction workers who were present while you were doing your live interesting. These are people who are daily workers or laborers, and their everyday livelihood has been impacted. Buses are not functioning. A lot of us have the luxury of a car or to, hitch a ride when we want to. But it's ordinary people like these who suffer because the local transport system comes to a complete screeching halt, barring the Delhi Metro, which is still functional right now.
Exactly, a lot of things are affected, but once again, Anusha, I'll try to give you a sense of condition here and also why this area is very important. You see, this is Ring Road area, and just 100 meters away, I'll try to ask my camera person Ravi Ranjanji to show you the visuals. There you see the signboard showing Vidhan Sabha and Delhi University. Just 100 meters away from the place where I'm standing as of now, we have that Samnath Marg Chowk, and from there we have, Arvind Kejriwal's residence just 200 meters away. So this place is very important because not just this is a common road for people, but also is a VVIP road. Normally we have CM Arvind Kejriwal pass from this particular road on a daily basis, and this is the kind of condition that we are witnessing on this particular road. This is full of water, and in fact traffic has been suspended. On the other side of the road we have Vikas Bhavan 2, and then from just 400 to 500 meters away we have Vidhan Sabha, Delhi Vidhan Sabha. In fact, people are fearing that water will enter Vidhan Sabha as well.
Right,
However,
right.
this is not the case till now. Also, as far as several sort of public transports are concerned, so people are actually facing issues when it is about commuting from DTC buses because of a traffic problem at many routes.
Right.
Also, metro is running properly, but in fact several sort of restrictions, speed restrictions
No,
have
and
been
in
put
fact,
on metro.
I was just having a look at the Twitter handle of Delhi Metro, and I believe one of the stations called the Yamuna Bank has been closed. One of the station has been closed because that particular station and the entrance or the exit was completely blocked because of the flooding in the water. My colleague Nikhil is back with us on the broadcast. Nikhil, what's the situation at the MG Road? Tell us more about the visuals that you have.
Well, Anusha, we are not sure if this is MG Road anymore because it appears like a river, and this is the visual which we are now going to show you on the screen of the CNN News 18. So both the carriageway of the Mahatma Gandhi Road is completely filled with water, Anusha. A while back we were reporting from this place only one side of the road was filled with water. Now both the sides have been covered, and you can see in the visuals as well that now the boat is also being used, and in the visuals we can see that a team of NDRF along with Delhi police, they are going for a particular rescue operation. We had a word with them a while back. They said that they have got an emergency call and they are going to see as to what the situation is all about, and they are making the best of the efforts to make sure that the less of the inconvenience is caused to any of the people, be it the commuters or the local people. But such is the situation. Have you ever imagined that this is the scene which would come out from the national capital Delhi in the year 2023? And this is also one such reason why Saurabh Bharadwaj, who is the minister in the Aam Aadmi Party, he has been saying that now is the time when the central government should intervene, because if they are not going to do so, then the water level will gradually increase in the capital city. And as we speak, Anusha, still we can see that the water is incoming. It is gradually increasing only. So there is no sign of it, stopping in any time soon. And also
you're absolutely right, Nikhil. It doesn't look like MG Road anymore. Those are visuals that tell you the story. Look at the visuals that my colleague Nikhil is getting for you.